Hey there guys, welcome to another drink review. Now, last episode I sort of reviewed the rosé version of the Straw Hat Prestige collection. I have a bottle of it right here. Yeah, I reviewed the rosé version in the last drink review episode, but I also mentioned that there's a red and a white version, and I didn't actually review those, so today I've actually got a red version and a white version, and I'm going to be reviewing those today. Now, I said last time I'm not really the biggest fan of white wine, because I just think it tastes like cat piss most of the time, but the red version's pretty nice. Now, obviously, in this episode we're going to be reviewing both of these. I'm just going to, pour a bit and just, say what I think and just give it a rating and all that stuff. Yeah, they're basically the same as like the rosé version in terms of like their percentage and their what's in them. 11%, 75 centilitres, and and all that stuff. And I said before that I've only ever found these wines at my local post office. Again, like I've always tried to look if I can find these in like other places, but yeah, they seem to be pretty unique to this particular to my neck of the woods, so to speak. So we're going to try the red version first. Well, obviously I know what it tastes like, but I'm just gonna for this review I'm going to tell you, and then we'll try the white version and then do something else for shits and giggles. Might mix the two together or something. Yeah, that's what I'm eating for dinner. By the way, it's pizza. I'm eating pizza tonight for dinner. Pizza's good shit. So, but anyway, we're going to crack open the red version, and we're going to pour it into this glass. I don't have a wine glass for me right now, so I'm just using this plastic cup. But we're just going to crack the red version open. There we go, and we're going to pour a bit into the glass. Just gonna. I'm watching this through the viewfinder, so it's kind of tricky. That'll do. I think. Put the top back on. Now we're gonna have a taste of this nice red wine. The Straw Hat Prestige Collection red version. I'm gonna see how it tastes. Good, I was doing that quick. Now, I'm not exactly the biggest critique. I don't really know how to describe, wines. I said that the rosé version sort of tastes like Ribena, but the red version I would say is a bit more strong. Has quite a stronger flavour to it, and smells stronger as well. It still goes down pretty smoothly though, especially if you're a fan of especially if you're a fan of red wine. And it doesn't go down as easily as the rosé version, but that's sort of to be expected. But it's still got a very strong and nice taste to it, so it's quite good. I'd probably give this a 7 out of 10, because even though it doesn't go down as easy as the rosé version, it's still very good. It's definitely very drinkable. It's not horrible tasting or anything. So and now we're gonna crack open the white version. Now, said I'm not really the biggest fan of white wine, so probably gonna pour probably a smaller portion of this, because so we're gonna. It's already mixed with a bit of the red that's already at the bottom, so yeah, that might mess with the taste a bit, but I'm just gonna sort of drink it anyway. So oh god. Now it's sort of like, because I'm not really the biggest fan of white wine. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but it's not as bad as other white wines I've had. Some will just be absolutely awful, like, you know, I'm almost like literally gagging trying to get them down, but this one definitely goes down better than other white wines I've had. The few ones I've tried, because I discovered from the moment I drank white wine that I wasn't really the biggest fan, and I don't really drink wine that often in general, so yeah, so I'm not exactly the biggest fan, but it's definitely better than other white wines I've had. You know, I'll give it that. You know, the white version of Straw Hat Prestige Collection. So I'll give this one a 6 out of 10, because not exactly the biggest fan of white wine, but it's the best white wine I've probably had. So and in my order of preference, I prefer the rosy version, then the red, then the white. So the rosy versions and the red ones are pretty much my preferred choices. And now, just for shits and giggles, we're just gonna mix a bit of both together in the same glass. So tops off. I'm gonna pour a bit of the white one in, and then pour a bit of the red one in, and I wonder if this will actually make a rosé just by mixing the two together. Like, I don't know whether it's just that's how you make rosé wine, but and yeah, here we go, bottoms up. Oh god. That's actually kind of disgusting. You know, they don't exactly. It's not exactly the worst salt flavour, but I wouldn't really recommend it either. If you're gonna drink them, just drink them by themselves. I'd probably give the mixture probably 5 out of 10, or maybe 4 out of 10, because it's more preferable to drink them by themselves and not, you know, together like that. It's good to mix some drinks like, you know, lager and cider and Coke and vodka and whatever, but, you know, don't really recommend mixing red and white wine unless you prefer that. You know, it's just not my particular taste. So yeah, this is the second episode of my wine review, drink reviews. I may have done some in the past, but don't really count those as part of this series. So but yeah, that's been another drink review of the red and white versions of Straw Hat Prestige Collection. They're the same price as the rosy version, $3.99 each. So better value than most wines that are like £3 or £4 more for the same stuff, but just probably slightly different taste. But yeah, that's going to be it. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you watched all this, you know, me rambling about wines, and I'll see you in the next review or whatever other video I decide to make. And if you excuse me, I'm going to go drink the rest of these now. So yep, that's it, and I'll see you next in whatever I decide to do. Toodles!